what happened there. Probably what's been happening to Minecraft all night. Where's Ruth? Ruth is where? Where is Ruth? I don't know where Ruth is. She's just gone. Thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate that. Yes, I lost Ruth. Ruth is gone. Yeah, she's gone.
I am gone. I'm missing. Let me know if anyone sees me.
I'm not irresponsible. She gone. Oh. Everyone said hi. Stephanie rejoined. So, but yeah, she's pretty awesome. If y'all haven't met her before, that's my wife. She's pretty awesome. She's pretty legit. She's my, get in there. I qualify. She is my, videographer, my director, my campaign manager, my director, general manager, yeah. She's everything. And a pain. But no, she is not my boss. She just tells me when an idea that I have for a video, and it's a good idea, when it will not work, and I do it, and it doesn't work. So maybe I should have listened to her. But sometimes it's just like I think something is funny, and it's just not funny. But yeah, she helps a lot of the videos. She's been in a couple. She hasn't been in a lot. She's just been in behind the scenes, and that's what she does in ministry as well. She's behind the scenes. She's doing the budgets. She's doing the slides, the sound. She's doing everything. The next time we have service and youth service, I was going to kind of stream online while we were, just to show like all the process that goes into creating a youth service, and so a lot of stuff goes into it. She's the manager. That's right. I'm the supervisor, but she's the manager. I did lose to a Skittle tasting competition. So we've been trying a new segment in youth called Bear Versus. In week 1, I maybe was a little too cocky. been married a long time, so just joking. I get it. I understand. I know you were just joking. Yeah. Marriage is team effort. More her than me. So, but yeah. Hope everybody is doing well again. Been a crazy, kind of a nice long weekend. What did you guys do for fun this holiday weekend? I'll tell you what we did. We had a it was called Have a Blast, and it was basically fireworks. There was some vendors. It was supposed to be around 4th of July this year, but they moved it back. And it was a nice carnival. It was outside. We got to sell some corn dogs for missions, and so it was fun. But besides that, what did you guys do? You played Fortnite? Man, Fortnite is dead, isn't it? Isn't Fall Guys the new Fortnite? Just had 1,000 people unfollow. No, I played Fortnite for a while. I got a few wins. I got a few solo wins. I just after a while, because I was one of the originals. You know, I started playing at season 2, the very end of season 2, and went all the way to like season 8, and so I was committed, but like at the same time, like, you know, it just lost me. I just couldn't get into it. So, and of course, being in ministry, only reason why I did it was because students played it. So, hey Connor, what's up, my man? Just streaming some Fall Guys on my YouTube channel, Rev PB _J on YouTube. Having a chill stream, and I am not doing very well at it. I am not even going to qualify this round, so I'm not anywhere close to it. Is that online, like we can play together? Yes, we can play together. I bought it on the PS store. Ruth also bought it as well, and so we play together. I'm supposed to be asleep. Well, go to sleep. I know everyone starts school tomorrow. If you have to be asleep, just go to sleep. What's the game? It is Fall Guys. Playing some Fall Guys tonight. Let me go back on some of my comments. Jeff is here. Hey Jeff. What's the best game to play with kids? How old are the kids? Depends how old the kids that are playing. I think I get it. I think I got it free. I'll have to download it sometime. Yeah, sure. I appreciate you liking my TikToks. It's fun to make. Stay up until 1. No, don't stay up until 1. Elementary. I did see some good ideas with all you would really need is some like hula hoops and like 2 teams, and you have hula hoops on I guess about 10 hula hoops. You put 2 teams on either side of the hula hoops, and then you have to jump one person at a time, jump in the hula hoop, and then until you are met face to face and they're coming at each other, and then you rock, paper, scissors to see which one gets knocked out or whatever, and then whoever gets knocked out has to go back and then keep jumping. And when you get to the end, it's 1 point, stuff like that. So there's also what other, Ruth, what are some other games that we play with elementary students? Ruth, can you hear me? She got on. She'd probably be able to answer. For some reason, I can't think of the games that we play. Oh yeah, is it video games? Or is it, I didn't even ask. Is it video games or is it, like youth games? Youth group games? Youth group games. Okay. So that's one idea of a youth group game. What are some youth group games you play? Okay. And that's what we're kind of talking about. So that one, we haven't played it, but we like playing it. If you're wanting to do like some water sports games, we love to do slip and slide kickball. And it's exactly how it says. It's just a huge tarp. We play, or it's jungle ball technically, isn't it? And you just put a whole bunch of soap down, and you just let them go at it. And then, same rules apply to kickball as to jungle ball, and it's fun. People usually don't get hurt. At least we haven't had any students get hurt yet, praise God. Me, I'm the only one that has gotten bumped around a little bit, but that's about it because I can handle it. And I don't have to call my parents afterwards. I'm really, really into it. I'm really tensed up. I died. Hey, I'm back. Sorry I got a call, but I'm still struggling. That's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll be praying for you. I know it's not easy. Kickball with water is so fun. What are you drinking? So my go-to is Coke and blue Powerade with no ice. It turns the drink green. If you do it right. If you have equal parts of enough. Some other games that we play, we like to do team games. So one of the team games that we like to do is you blow up a balloon and you tape on the wall 2 squares or a rectangle or whatever, and that's the goal. And so you start off with 1 balloon and 2 teams, and you're trying to score by hitting the balloon into that square on the other team. Once there's one team or two team or the other team gets enough points, then you throw in a second balloon, and then now you have split stuff. That can get crazy. No one again has gotten hurt, but still fun. And I feel like I'm really lucky with a lot of the stuff that we do. Another one of my favorite games to play, and this is seasonal. It's a seasonal game that we do around our New Year's Eve lock-in, and it's a 2-part game. First part is a gingerbread making challenge, boys versus girls usually. First one to make a really good, as best they can, gingerbread house, detailed and everything, in, I think we gave them 5 minutes or 10 minutes. And, the guys, they just did not care. But the girls actually had a lot of detail, and we gave them the points. But then the second part of that game is who can eat it the fastest. Now, this is an all-night lock-in, and it was a lot of sugar, but it was several students on each team, so they could keep up, hold their own, and it was so much fun. They didn't get sick. So we've only had like maybe 1 or 2 students in our games that has actually gotten hurt or sick, which for youth ministry having the reputation of always breaking things and students getting hurt, 2 students in a year is pretty good. And they were fine. It was just an upset stomach overnight, and so they were fine after that. But every time you do an overnight lock-in, somebody, either you yourself, because you're staying up so late and there's so much sugar, or someone else gets a little sick to their stomach. But it happens all the time. It was a lot different than whenever I was in youth group, because whenever I was in youth group, my youth pastor did not care about whether kids got hurt or not. And we had jousting. We had jousting with the the blow up jousting, but we also had regular shopping cart jousting too, with pool noodles and stuff like that. It's a wonder we lasted as long as we did. Do you have any rules named after you? Yes, I think I do. But I forget what it's about, because back in youth ministry, like I said, I fell right into the. Back in youth ministry, I did get hurt a lot, but I was fine because I was a big kid, and I did hurt other kids on accident. But I don't remember what the rules were about. Right now in youth ministry, in our group, we don't name, give students names as rules. We do have a slogan, though, that did come from one of our students, that is no drama, just cheese balls. No drama, just cheese balls. And so, and that came from one of our students at one of our outside events. She brought cheese balls, and of course, some girl drama was going on, and she just said, "I don't want any drama, I just want cheese balls." And so that's our slogan now. what church you work at? We go to Oak Grove Assembly of God, and I am proud to be the best youth pastor at Oak Grove Assembly of God in Springfield, Missouri. Springfield, Missouri. Yes, sir. What denomination? Assemblies of God. Technically, if you want to get technical, we're technically a fellowship. It really just means the same thing. But to like the higher ups in the fellowship, they will fight you on it. So, but Assemblies of God. Hey man, Joseph, how's it going? Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Yeah, and if anybody has any questions that you don't feel free, like you don't feel like prayer requests or anything like that that you're worried about or anything, you can follow me on Instagram and message me on there, private message me on there, and I always respond to everybody that I can when I see them, and or leave it in comments. My wife loves whenever people have questions and they need encouragement, because that's one thing she loves doing, and so on. And I love doing as well with her, because it's just seeing God's healing hand and what we can do for him. So, oh yeah, I'm doing good on this run. Oh yeah, hitting all of these perfect, man. Oh yes, top 10. Your TikToks make my day. I cannot stop laughing at the Taylor Swift song challenge. That one. So I kind of feel. I don't know. That one was funny. I feel like I was the first one that did the mess up one. And next thing I know, on my For You page, there was another guy that messed up as well, and he had a lot more views on it. But I'm not worried about it, because I don't do it for the views. But I was like, you know what? I think I do that. I think I did it first. But hey, man, how are you? Thanks for joining the YouTube. Thanks for subscribing, man. I'm doing well. How are you, my brother Wayne? I do not consider myself religious due to pastor that was awful and made fun of me, but I love your videos. Well, I appreciate that, and I just wanna encourage you that a lot of times what the devil likes to do is the devil loves to use people that are in authority like that as pastors, because as a pastor, I am a pastor, yes. As a pastor, you do have authority just because of the chair that you sit in or whatever. But everybody can get corrupted by it, and I just want to encourage you that I'm sorry that you were hurt in the past, but I just want you to know that no matter what people have said to you, Jesus still loves you. And Jesus is the one that did not turn against you. It was his own personal decision, and I like to, tell people that it's always the individual. It's never like Um, it's never God. So, can I ask a question? I am scared to open up about it. You can, yes. If you don't feel comfortable asking the question on here, on our live stream, you can personal message me on Instagram, and I will be looking out for your message, Tegan, that we can hopefully talk to you about it and answer your question so you can still so you can feel better, because we want to be there for you, man. So and I am a pastor. I am a youth pastor. Some people don't consider youth pastors, but we are. We love. We do the works of the church, and so we do. So, okay, I got baptized and took communion from a church, and then moved churches and took it for the first. Took it for the first time on Wednesday, and took it again on Sunday, and I feel so much better. Is it okay to take it, since I didn't go through confirmation through the church? Brother, communion and being baptized. Baptized is basically the outward expression of an inward transformation. It's an outward expression of something that happened on the inside. And if you received Christ as your Lord and Savior, and you know it without a fact, and being baptized, that was your public profession that you were saved. And so you absolutely can take in the communion, and you absolutely can. And as a believer in Christ, it's a privilege to be to take communion and to be involved in the sacred rituals of the church, because it's just a remembering of what Jesus did for us as well. And so absolutely. So and sometimes we don't always feel saved, but we always know that he is. I'm playing tail tag again, and man, is it nerve-wracking. I feel like everybody has a tail, though. I qualified. Sweet. Okay, my youth pastor said if I believed and I could do it, I just did it and feel so much better with God. Well, that's awesome, because if you believe in your heart that you are saved and you feel it, then there's no shame. There's no shame in that, because it's the privilege of being in. It's part of being a Christian. It's part of the privilege that we get to participate in it. Are you playing Fall Guys? I am, and I'm actually made it to the finals, and it's Fall Mountain, and I will see if. And I fell right off the bat, so we'll see if it gets any better. Okay, so people got hit. Oh boy, I'm in the lead. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh no. 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 Somebody pushed me off. Somebody pushed me off the side. Let me go back on some of these questions. Devil's knows are vulnerable, and that is what and how he attacks us. The Lord is our strength. He is. He definitely knows our weaknesses, and he knows just when to hurt us, and just how to hurt us. And so, you lost your AirPods on your bed. Oh, that's not good. That's not fun. Have you been hearing of rapture dreams and that's it this month? I can't tell you how many people, students and just people around just have been asking me about that. Yes, I have, and it's non-stop. I'm not a gamer. I was wondering how you feel about rapture question. Oh, that was funny as I was actually answering that. Yeah, I have been hearing a lot about it, and one of the things that I don't need to be doing that. One of the things that I want to encourage everybody, all 12 people or whoever else joins while I'm trying to say this. I want to encourage you guys that if you're a Christian and you, Paul talks about testing the spirits, and with these rapture questions, with these rapture videos of this pastor that's coming out, a lot of his works, I mean, he is AG, and people are really excited about the end. As if you're a Christian, you're looking forward to it. Well, one of the biggest things that you will be able to take from all these dreams is that if you feel peace in your spirits, when you're hearing these dreams, when you're hearing their, like, this is going to happen, and if you have peace in your spirit and in your hearts, and you have hope, and you're excited, and you're looking forward to it, then that's whenever I jump on the train. I'm like, okay, so this is real. So his dreams are real. But with these dreams and these questions about the rapture, I don't have that spirit. I don't have that peace about it. For me, it's not all like roses and all this. And no, in the end times it won't be. But my spirit doesn't line up with what is being. And I asked my wife, and my wife, one of the godliest women that I know, she said the same thing. It just doesn't feel in her spirit that it's right. And maybe it was done in the wrong spirit, or maybe it's just not God. But that's just what I want to say. It's like, because people have been trying to like predict the end or the rapture for so long, and they believe, oh, now this may be it. But if it doesn't line up with your spirit, that's how you'll know if it's God or not, is if you have peace and it's encouraging. I have heard Nana, but I also watch Jerry Tony, who studies the Jewish calendar and he feels this. So there is a lot of people. I mean, there's numerologists that study when the Jewish calendar as well, and the whole either way, Jesus is going to return. And if we have fear about when Jesus is going to return, then it's not the right spirit, because it doesn't line up. That's right. And so, but one thing that we do know, and here's the one most important thing: man we don't need to know. We need to be ready at all times. He's coming back, and it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a great time when he does come back. So regardless of what people try to say, or if you ever feel scared or worried, you can always personal message me on Instagram, comment on one of my videos, and I'll be sure to let you know and just be there to help you and encourage you, because we're all in this together, and God's coming back, and we know He is, because He said He was. He's not going to leave us. He loves us too much to leave us. So, oh my goodness. Playing some egg scramble now, and it is just chaos, man. Chaos, man. Pray for each other. Yes, absolutely. We always constantly need to be praying for each other. And oh my goodness, as a family, as a corporate body, pray for our leaders too. Our leaders, they're under so much attack, and the world, the United States, America as we know it, is in a really tough spot. And if we're not careful, then the values that we have are going to get washed up on the side, and we're not going to be able to. We're going to lose what our founding fathers meant. I'm in college and getting a degree in youth ministry. That's awesome, Kristen. That's pretty fun. My college never had a youth ministry major. I just took all the classes on just being a pastor that I could, and so but I have heard that it's very beneficial, and it's really awesome, because you know what? Youth ministry is the best part of ministry as it is, and everything else doesn't even compare. It is the best part. Yeah, so if any of the rapture videos or any of the rapture prophecies, dreams don't feel right, then it probably isn't right. So best parts of seeing students grow and go on retreats, yes, but the best parts. So what I always tell new to the game youth leaders and youth pastors, you don't learn this in school. What makes the biggest difference to any student is not what you say, it's not the events that you plan, is that you cared. That you were a part of their life outside of church. So every single fall, every single football season that goes on, if my wife has something busy, she's alone on a Friday night. Because it doesn't matter where my students are. I know one of them is going to be in town, and I'm there at every football game. I try my best to be at everyone's sports events, theater, singing competitions, choir. We have one student that's in archery this year, and I've never been to archery. Tennis match. Wherever they are, that's what means more to them than anything that we ever say. It's better than any event. It's better than any sermon series that we can come up with. Being in their life. Going out to eat with them after a service. hanging out at Brahms late at night. Those late nights. That's what means more to them. And we love doing it too. It's our favorite part of ministry. Youth leaders have impacted life in so many ways. And the other one is like another mom to me. And she sees all of us as their kids. Yeah, being in youth ministry, you have us too. So in my ministry, we have 4 leaders, 4 awesome leaders. My wife and I were the ones that always are loving the kids. We're the fun youth pastors. We're the teaching ones. We're the ones that's with them all the time. We have the mother of the youth ministry who mothers our students, who prays with them, who cries with them, who petitions with them. And then we also have the ones who's always there, the encouragers. We have fine arts. We have which is a discipleship program. We have all those represented in our students' lives in our youth ministry, and we want to get back to that. So that's what our youth pastor does. He goes to all of the extracurricular activities. I'll tell you what, because whenever I was in youth ministry, my youth pastor, I only remember maybe one event that my youth pastor did, and it was a lock-in. And then I remember one sermon series that he did because it was about relationships. But what made the most difference to me was he went to go see one of my baseball games. It was in my senior year, and it was at his hometown playing against his home team, his high school. And that stuck with me longer. And I knew that whenever I become a youth pastor, I'm gonna make that a priority in my life. It's awesome. We always stay up to 3 o'clock in the morning on retreats and fix our problems. I love our students so much, and you know what? I do that all the time too. This last time, back in August, in the beginning of the month, we had kind of an overnight lock-in. And it was during the week, and my wife, our children's pastors, who's also helping us, and myself all had to go to work the next day. And we didn't care. We stayed up with these students. I finally gave up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I had to be up at 6 to cook breakfast with my wife. And my wife, again, she had to go to work the next day. The children's pastors had to go to work the next day. But we stayed up with our kids because they value that so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Batman. God's been good to me and in my life, and I pray that in our students' lives that we're able to be a blessing for them. And our students already know that there's another event coming up in November. It's an overnight thing, but it's a two-day event thing. And they already said we're not sleeping. And I says, this is why you need weeks to prepare. You need time and space to mentally and spiritually and physically prepare for the long nighters, because but it's awesome. It's still so fun. Karaoke, now we do not do that, and don't give any of my students ideas about that. Those times he went to my kids' events meant so much to me, meant so much to them. My son now wants to do that. It's awesome. It really is. And I love going, and I always take a picture with them after and post them all over, make them celebrities on our Facebook page. And so, hey S'mores, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good night. Again, just late night stream. It's been a while. Been over 2 hour stream, and I'm just hanging out doing some Fall Guys. My favorite Bible verse. And yes, S'mores, you may ask me a question. Love questions. Love being able to answer anything. Let me see. Favorite Bible verse. I said this earlier. Is Ephesians 2, 8 through 10, where Paul's talking about that we are his workmanship. We are his masterpiece. And I love that because, you know, it's so true. And I tell our students that all the time, you know, that we are created in his image. We are his masterpiece. I'm glad you enjoy my live streams, Kristen. I want to do them more often. And I hopefully they're not always too late, but whenever you can. So playing some Fall Guys. I wanted to do some Minecraft and work on our secret project, but they didn't do that. Mine is 1 Peter 5:7 and Philippians 4:13. Philippians 4:13 is a good one. I'm not 100% of what 1 Peter 5:7 is, but I'm sure Ruth, my wife, is going to text me that here in a second. She's awesome. She's watching online. Oh man. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm playing tail tag for the 4th time tonight. Cast all your anxiety. Yeah, okay. So I know I definitely knew it for sure. I try my best to do references, but you know, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. You need prayer. I feel guilty for something I did, and I need some love. We will be sure to pray for you, Joseph. Just want to let you know that there's no condemnation in Christ Jesus. That's just the devil trying to get you to be ashamed of who you are as a Christian, as being a Christian and a follower of Christ. And but we'll definitely pray for you, and just lean on to Him. He's got you. Thanks for the live stream. I got an 8 a.m. class tomorrow. Hope to see you again. Yeah, you're welcome, Kristen. Hope you have a good night and a good evening and a good day of school and a good week of school. Hopefully it's not too long for you, because sometimes a holiday weekend makes it feel like it's a longer week. So, but yeah. And I am going to get disqualified again. Yep, I did. Go back on some of these. By the way, my concert is on Wednesday, meaning you guys can't come again. Okay, so Ruth, concert on Wednesday, and I'm sure I can be able to find that at 7 o'clock. Pretty sure. So thank you for that. How do you make the transition from teaching elementary kids to middle and high school? We don't really... We only do middle school and high school in youth ministry. We have our children's pastors that when a student is moving up into youth ministry, our children's pastors teach the middle school Sunday school class. So they're still with people and friends that they know. They get acclimated to youth slowly, and not right all at front in the beginning. Throughout the summer, if that's the year that they're going to move up, they are able to come to some of our events. I go to all of our kids camps. So we have youth camp and kids camp. So they're always seeing my face. So I'm helping out in kids ministry. I'm hanging out with them at at kids camp with the kids pastors. So they already know us. They already know my wife and I. They already have developed a relationship with us. Again, I know all the families, meet all the families, and yeah. So we try to make it as an easy transition as we can. And in middle school, like, you can come to youth camp, but you can still go to kids camp if you want to. And then you can be able to volunteer in kids ministries with our kids pastors, and they help. They help. And then they're with us on Wednesdays in youth. But sometimes right now it's Sunday nights right now for us, because usually we have Sunday night service and Sunday morning and Wednesday night service. And since the sake of our city has a masking ordinance, we don't want people having to come back 3 times a week when they could just come 2 times a week, 1 day a week. So, and we'll see if that goes. We'll see if they like that. What called you to become a pastor? Ultimately, God called me to be in youth ministry. About 2 to 3 months after I rededicated my life and really started like going full force after Him. My youth pastor had a fall retreat, and there I felt God calling me into ministry. And as a 15-year-old, I said yes, not knowing what all went into that. But I said yes, and I did not look back, and it was the greatest decision that I ever made. And went to school for that, and just absolutely adore it and love it. So, any way I can. God's good. He's been with me throughout the whole process. I meant on Wednesday, not this Wednesday. Added, and it's on a Wednesday, meaning you can't come. Like, well, did you remember that we do Sunday nights instead of Wednesday nights? What's y'all's favorite video game? I'm not going to say that my favorite is Fall Guys, but it's the only one it's the only one that works right now. So, Call of Duty. I used to play professional Call of Duty back in the Black Ops 2 era. I was into that, man. That was back whenever I was not the greatest Christian. I would actually call myself not a Christian at that time. But God was good to me. It was fun. I got my rebellious stage out, but I love Call of Duty. I get it every year, even if I am able to play it or not. Minecraft is a good one. I don't know why people are still playing Fortnite, but we have those sinners. But sinners are saved by grace, so Lord bless them. Oh, somebody just fell in front of me. Poor guy. Call of Duty. I'm fasting my Xbox right now. Hey, there you go. Yeah, sometimes we all need a good fast. Fasting and praying during that time. Well, I hope I'm not causing some temptation for you. Don't want that. You know it's true. You know Fortnite is dead. Bam, another 1,000 followers. Unfollow me. I was going to do 3 weeks, but now 2. No, it's good. Okay. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. And if you feel God leading you, add another week to it. You know, I've done several fasts. I've done social media fasts. I've done food fasts, and you know, you always feel like you can't do it, but then right as soon as like you like right at the end, you're able to keep it going. Hey bro, what's up? You good? Hey Ken, bro, I'm doing fine. It's a good. I am blessed and highly favored. I will definitely be even more blessed and highly favored if the next round is not tail tag. I would definitely love non-tail tag. Fall ball. I love me some fall ball. You guys missed my winter concert last year and you'll miss it again. Huh. We'll see about that. Yay, you are my favorite. I share your videos with my pastor all the time. Hey, I appreciate that. You should get your pastor online on TikTok, you know? A lot of youth pastors and a lot of pastors, you know, and I was one of them. I didn't think I was that funny, but like there's several people that I've talked to that they're like, oh, you're so funny, man. I'm like, I appreciate that, but like, you do it. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. And trying to get them to do TikTok as well, you know. I feel like I had a lot of youth pastors friends like tell me that, oh, I'm just wasting my time and it's not, no one cares about it, and I'm like, well, maybe, but like I'm not doing it for views. I'm not doing it for subscribers. I'm doing it just because, like, as a Christian, I feel obligated to preach the gospel, and you know that's a way that I'm able to, you know, see the gospel spread, and it's amazing to me, and I'm passionate about it. So, and I enjoy it. Man, we are destroying in fall ball, man. We are killing it. 7 right here. Your boy just scored 8-0. How do I get Jesus in my life? I feel like I feel a little lost. That is the easiest decision to make, my friend. So, Jesus died on the cross for our sins. Before we were lost, we were broken. Nothing that we did was ever good enough, and nothing that we can ever do is good enough. And God knew that, and God wanted a relationship with us, and so He did that by sending His own Son into the world to die a sinner's death, so that He may have a relationship with us again. And the simple answer is, all you would really have to do is just, you know, we're all sinners, and we're all not perfect, and you know, God, He died for us, and so just believe, just admit, you know, we're all sinners, we're all in there together, we have fallen short, admit that you have sinned, realize that we have all sinned, believe that He can save us. He is faithful and just, but He's not condemning. He can save us. He saves us. And just confess it with your mouth and say, Jesus, come into my life and wash me clean. And He will. The dude is awesome. And He will change your life forever. Because He changed my life forever. He changes so many people's lives because He loves everyone. Oh, no! No! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No! What? Okay. I am saving that video clip and I'm going to upload it onto YouTube. That was not even fair. I feel like I won that. Oh, man.
Whenever you can, so playing some Fall Guys. I wanted to do some.
Let me see. 'Cause yeah, He died for us. He knows all of our sins, and He still loves us. I recently moved. I'm really nervous to find a new church. I want to be accepted. That's always the hardest thing. That's always the hardest thing because, you know, church is an amazing place for community, and God, especially if God